Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back with Attack on Titan. What episode are we on?
The one after the last one.
Season 3, episode 14. 2 episodes ago, we had the calm before the storm, and now we made it to Walmaria. Is it Walmaria? And Shiganshina is the name of the inside district?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I'm wrong, my bad. I can never keep the wall names straight. So do you remember what happened? They were looking for Reiner and Bertolt, essentially, right?
Yeah, they found him in the wall.
Yeah. That one
Hiding
guy.
out in there.
That one guy got stabbed.
He did.
Which is a pretty good way to die in this world.
Erwin put Armin in charge of the operation.
Yeah, he did.
And he's,
it's such an anime thing.
I've got a hunch.
Yeah.
He actually trusted the kid, and the kid's like, hey, we got to think of this. And then they found him in the wall.
What do you think it is about Japanese anime where, like, across the board you have, kid soldiers?
I think it's meant to appeal to younger viewers, and
I feel like
with Gundam,
yeah,
it reminds me of that snippet you shared. Why people love Vegeta.
Yeah,
it's because Gohan is the kid you would always want. Like, I don't really agree with some of the synopsis of why you like these certain characters,
yeah.
But when they get to Vegeta, it's like, okay, he's the one with the chip on his shoulder. He's the one that had the most character development. He's the one that had to prove himself and work hard for what he gets. I think that plays in a little bit as to why these kids, like, the weight is put on a child's shoulders. So you as a child watching it, like, yeah, this is my adventure. Like, or something similar you can relate to.
No, for sure. I mean, we have like Stranger Things over here. We have Goonies. There's anime in Japan that's for adults too. Yeah. That like where they're younger characters or like.
But predominantly,
well, I'm just thinking
predominantly the industry is for younger people.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's grown to the point where they can appeal to older crowds.
Yeah, like the Miyazaki stuff, that everyone loves that over there. They break all these records over there. Mm-hmm. Like some kind of World War II historical thing where it's like, why is it so important that these 15-year-olds are getting these Gundams? Like,
I don't know about that, but I will say that, I mean, you look at the greatest, most influential anime that we can probably cite off the top of our heads. Mm-hmm. There are some that I'm not going to be able to cite because I'm not that much of an anime freak, or an otaku or whatever.
Yeah.
But, Full Metal.
Yeah,
it's about kids.
Yeah.
Like, there are some outstanding characters across the board that are adults or older people. The main characters that you follow are children that are coming of age. Gundam. Yeah. Kids. Yeah. Dragon Ball started out with Goku and Bulma and a whole bunch as kids. Yeah. And they grew into what you knew in Dragon Ball Z. Now, most people picked it up in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, me too.
But, so it started with the child's journey and growth into that. And even then, Goku was younger and you still had Gohan.
I know we're talking about Z, where this is on. I mean, when it comes to, I guess, World War II influences, real quick, just the German names.
Oh, yeah.
Armin and Erwin spelled that way.
Like Erwin.
Erwin, yeah. Mikas is definitely like Japanese, I think. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, guys, before we jump in, make sure to watch the actual reaction. It's available for everyone. It's on our Patreon. You don't have to be a patron to watch it. Just click there and then come back for the discussion, guys. We appreciate you. Let's jump in. The fucking Mario Brothers down there. Guys, that was our reaction. What do you think?
This is the discussion.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Yeah. There's a lot of stratagem.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, hey, we're going to do this, and this is what it's going to look like if you do this, and this is what they're going to do. Maybe it'll do this. Maybe they're doing that.
One way to find out.
Yeah. So, but I love Erwin the more because of his reflection. Like, I like Kenny a lot. Mm-hmm. It's probably more reminiscent of my habits, but I feel like Erwin, though, speaks to me more because he's like, hey, I'm actually the piece of shit. Because look at all these people that I've taken advantage of. Yeah. But he still wants what he wants. Yeah. But he still recognizes the fact that these people were kind of more innocent in their beliefs. And innocent in what they were set out to do and their charge. And now they're all dead. Their oath. But he's the one that's still living, and he's the one that actually had more of a primary selfish goal as opposed to abandoning it, even though he's the one giving the speeches and saying, hey, do this for humanity, but really he's not the one doing it for humanity. Yeah. I like that a lot about him. It's like one of those things, no matter what the motivation is, it benefits everybody, but it's interesting that he recognizes that his motivation isn't pure. Yeah. I like that a lot. Yeah. What do you think of that quadruped? I fucking hate it. I mean, it doesn't even look cool. It's a duck-billed piece of shit. I mean, Annie's Titan had a nice ass.
Yeah.
You know, Annie's hot, so
Yeah.
had that going for her.
Yeah.
Armor Titan is cool.
Yeah.
Fucking beefy. You know, I don't like the Colossal Titan that much, but
I don't love it either.
the Beast Titan I fucking hate. I fucking hate it because if it had a better attitude, I might like it a little more. I don't fucking
Got a
like
bad
it.
attitude.
I don't like his fucking
Out of all
attitude.
these terrible killers, yeah.
I'd hate him the most.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't like him either.
But that fucking
The quadruped with carrying the gear.
yeah, fuck that thing.
Yeah.
Fuck that duck-billed piece of shit.
I get it. Yeah. How
Like, duck-billed faces bother me. There's a chick that I used to work with at the jail that kind of had a little bit of a ducky face, I called it.
was it Butterface?
No, like her face reminded you of Ducky from Land Before Time, though. Like,
Ducky?
Yeah, the fucking little...
Petrie?
No, Petrie is the fucking pterosaur. Ducky was the little tiny thing that hung out with Spike all the time.
I can't remember what Ducky is. Ducky's like, she's little.
I can't remember what those fucking things are called, but they're in the beginning of the first Jurassic Park film, and they're hanging out in the little lake, and you don't really see them that well, but they have a head that has
Who's Petrie then?
There's
Oh, Petrie is a pterodactyl, right?
I said that! He's a pterosaur!
Yeah.
Yes! And,
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and he has the little
It's
thing.
a girl, right?
Yeah. See?
Yeah, I know exactly.
See what's going on here?
Yeah, I see, yeah.
Okay. It's like a penis.
I'm not going to...
There's a knob on her head.
I'm going to get that.
So...
But, what do you think of the Thunder Spears?
I think it's great, and I hope that I like Rhino. I especially like him more than Bertolt.
Yeah.
But I do hope he dies, even though I don't think he's just going to blow up. I think there's going to be a little more of a dramatic death.
I like Rhino too, but it's hard for me to forgive everything, all the pain he's caused.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he's got it coming.
Yeah, but it also, like
Bud said.
it suggested that these young people were kind of forced in this position.
Yeah, I get that, but I feel like it's just, it's deserves to die, and so do we.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess we'll just see.
Yeah, and the fact that the quadruped is a new intelligent titan.
Fuck that thing.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So that's just
I
another.
don't like how it looks weak. I don't like how it's still a Titan, even though it looks weak. I don't like its fucking face.
I don't like its design. I'll tell you that.
No.
I know a little more
weird.
about it.
It's a weird fucking design. It's got a bunch of fucking powder kegs on its back. I'm going to assume it's gunpowder. I don't like it.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to see what happens.
I don't know what else it could be in this universe that would have such an effect. My first thought was the Berserker Orc, Uruk-hai, and Lord of the Rings, and that you see in the Two Towers film, where they set up that powder keg underneath that water gate. He runs in there.
That was an incredible moment.
Getting shot with arrows, but he still jumps in there and blows it up.
Well, because you almost see the heroism on that side.
I wouldn't call it that, but there's some amount of bravery.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's like an animalistic bravery.
Oh yeah. So is it like? Is
Well,
a shark brave when it goes after? You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah, well, from a human perspective, no.
No, yeah.
Fucking shark. It just does what it does.
Yeah.
We're the ones that know.
Well, they're like semi-intelligent, right?
But we know that they're, in terms of physicality and element, we're the weaker side. So we have to use our cunning, and it takes more from us to prove ourselves.
Yeah.
Whereas, this fucking shark, I mean, this thing's a machine.
Yeah.
If you're in the water, just you versus shark, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So
punch me in the nose.
If you're lucky, you don't fucking get gutted first, or like the limb torn off, and you just bleed to death in the water. Then more sharks just come and get you.
I feel like I could grab it and just
You feel like you could, but you couldn't.
Yeah, because you think about like when something goes to the water and tries to grab you.
Yeah.
Like how strong, like just people.
Yeah.
When you're wrestling, that thing is way stronger.
Yes, it is. It's like somebody trying to fight a bear.
Yeah.
Like, you might think you're a tough man, but an actual bear that you meet in the wild, you're fucked.
I like to think that I would be able to stay on the other side of the tree.
They know way.
Yeah,
a fucking bear would kill you.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's people that survive bear attacks, but probably because
Hugh Glass.
We always assume that animals, they're just gonna tear your ass up and intently keep tearing you up. But they might stop you. Like, you don't know what's going on in their heads and why they quit, which is probably what happened to Hugh Glass. They quit for a reason, but it's not because it was like a man fighting a man where there's a will involved.
Yeah.
The bear is probably just doing its thing, and then when it finally decides that, hey, you're not a threat, it leaves. Yeah. Whereas a man, it's a little different.
Well, they have a plan. They have all these big ass motherfuckers on the outside. But Levi, he's going out there.
Yeah, I'm really hoping. I'm not going to hold out for hope that we're going to see the end of the Beast Titan anytime soon.
Yeah.
I mean, he might inflict some damage, Levi, that is, but I don't know that I'm not going to assume that
No,
we're going to take the day here, but I do feel like
there's a couple seasons left, or a season and a half technically.
Yeah.
I guess part 3 is airing it hasn't aired yet. I guess it's going to air.
Just keeps stringing it out.
Yeah. I mean, there's a possibility that we'll catch up and have to wait for it. No, you're fine with me. Anyways, guys, make sure if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. You can watch the next episode. It's there. And we're working on 4 a week, and hopefully we're caught up, so maybe the next 4 are on there. So we're out of here.